waiting desperately for The Mandalorian Season 3. And finally, the space western show is on its way to hit the big screens once again. I can easily say that this is one of the biggest shows out right now. The Mandalorian has dominated after each episode Disney released, and even in between seasons, with Boba Fett, Ahsoka Tano, and Bo-Katan Kryze having shown up in Season 2. The series is now more expensive than ever. And here's all we know about Mando Season 3. First, let's start with a quick recap of what happened in the previous season. The Mandalorian premiere happened in November 2019 on Disney+, and in just a couple of months, it became something huge and successful. The series gathered a huge 8.7 rating on IMDb and a fantastic 92% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. This was more than enough for a second season to be released in 2020. And now, it's been 2 hard years. While fans are waiting for the third one to come out, the popular Mando was nominated for many awards and even won 7 Emmy Awards. The Mandalorian Season 2 was filled with some iconic characters and developments that directly tie the show together, not just with various side characters, but even the Skywalker saga itself. Season 2 caps off a pretty cohesive character arc for Din Djarin. He succeeded in his mission of finding Grogu's people, and that's how he ensured that his little friend will have a safe home with Jedi Master Luke Skywalker and will be safe from the machinations of the Empire. The season finale left us questioning what can happen with Mandalore in the future. Din is now the real ruler of Mandalore after he managed to win the combat with Moff Gideon and get possession of the Darksaber. But Din doesn't accept the responsibilities that come with it. We also saw Luke Skywalker back in action and saving the world. Season 2 ended in one of the most iconic locations in the original trilogy. In the post-credit scene, we saw Boba Fett and Fennec Shand entering Jabba's palace, which is now under the rule of Jabba's corpulent, former Major Domo Bib Fortuna. The two will not waste time and will kill Bib, and then will take Jabba's throne. This is only a short recap, and you must see the whole 8 episodes to find out all the excitement this season brought. I need maybe 3 or 4 videos to give you a full review of what happened, but I don't want to waste too much more time. So that's why I will pay more attention to what follows, Mandalorian Season 3. The third season should keep practicing, and you should hit that like button below the video right now. No, really. The next Man chapter will probably keep the practice and contain another 8 new episodes. It was confirmed back in 2020, just after the Mandalorian Season 2 finale. But the pandemic delayed the release, even though the filming was wrapped back in March of this year. But don't get disappointed, as it comes sooner than you thought. So let's see the official release date. The premiere date for the new Mando season was revealed during the Star Wars celebration on May 26, 2022, when the producers Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni confirmed that it is coming out in February of 2023. There's no precise date. We know just the month right now. If it's any consolation, February has the fewest days, so the worst that can happen is that Season 3 premieres on the 28th. Previously, Lucasfilm President Kathleen Kennedy announced a Christmas premiere date for Mando's next chapter, but that referred to the Book of Boba Fett. On the other hand, Mandalorian Season 3 started filming in October of 2021, but the production has been disrupted due to the pandemic. In July this year, there have been some reshoots that made fans concerned that there could be another delay in the release date. But as things stand right now, Season 3 is flying straight for its February 2023 release date. Let's keep our fingers crossed and hope that everything will go as planned. One more thing before we jump on the cast section. Could Season 3 be coming even sooner than expected? Mandalorian star Carl Weathers recently on Twitter wrote that he cannot wait until February 2023 release date. He also added in a comment that he's returning behind the camera as a director. Could this be taken that Mando Season 3 can come even faster than it's planned? Well, if Disney thought that Weathers is raising false hope, they would certainly have contacted him. The tweet is still up, and if that means the third season could premiere earlier, even better then. And what about the cast crew for the new season? Who is returning to reprise their role? Of course, Pedro Pascal is coming back as Din Djarin, aka Mando, but he will also bring back his puppet Grogu. Besides them, actor Giancarlo Esposito already revealed that the character he portrayed, Moff Gideon, is also returning, and he will play a bigger role in the new season. Mando Season 3 also includes Carl Weathers as Greef Karga, Christopher Lloyd and Tim Meadows, but their roles are yet to be found out. Disney recently fired Gina Carano's character Cara Dune, so she probably won't be coming back. Many of the fans are curious if any of the characters that appeared in various spin-offs, such as Rosario Dawson's Ahsoka, Temuera Morrison's Boba Fett, and Ming-Na Wen's Fennec Shan, will also take part in Mando Season 3, but nothing of these have been confirmed as of now. Misty Rosas, who provided the physical performances of Nick Nolte's Cool in multiple chapters from Season 1, as well as the Frog Lady, is also coming back in the show. We don't know which character she will play this time, but you should smash that like button right now and hit that notification bell below the video. No, really, she could portray someone that Mando will meet on his new adventure. And now, the best thing is that we could expect from Mando Season 3. The action could pick up sometime after Mando's story leaves in the books of Boba Fett, with Din and Grogu firing off the space. In the spin-off series, we saw what the Mandalorian future could look like. So whenever Season 3 comes out, you should first watch the books of Boba Fett, at least the episode starring Mando, because there is a big chance that it could impact the new season. Also, this episode could explain why Luke Skywalker won't be returning for some time in the future. The Book of Boba Fett is giving us so many clues about the coming story in Season 3 and the possible twist that we are going to watch. Giancarlo Esposito spoke for People and said that the show will finally lay the groundwork for the depth and breadth that's going to come in Season 3 and Season 4, when fans will start getting answers. Mandalorian Season 3 will most likely dive much deeper into Mandalorian culture. In Season 2, we saw Din encounter Bo-Katan and her Night Owls. He vowed to help them reclaim Mandalore if they assisted him in recovering the child. Mando managed to defeat Moff Gideon in combat, and he took over the Darksaber. He is now the rightful ruler of Mandalore. But as we saw in Boba Fett Episode 5, not all Mandalorians are content to leave the Darksaber with Din. So he could be challenged as he tries to reunite the scattered Mandalorians. You probably remember that there were big tensions between Bo-Katan and Mando at the end of Season 2. They were both fighting for the same purpose, getting Mandalore back to the Mandalorians. But besides that, there is a possibility that these two will face each other first. After Din won the Darksaber, the tensions got even bigger. Mando then offered the weapon to her, but Katan refused, as she wanted to earn the saber by herself. One of the biggest questions for the fans is what role could Christopher Lloyd play in the new season? According to Inverse, he could portray Tabi Dala, or even the Dark Jedi, Joris Kebok. No matter which of this information is true, the mad scientist from Back to the Future will be a great addition to the series. The possibilities are limitless right now, but one thing is sure, we will watch another great season full of surprises. I think this is enough for now to raise your excitement even more. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.